All right, Shalaki and stuff, right? This part two for what I was speaking on earlier. You know what I'm saying, right? Because you're gonna have a lot of people and stuff who are gonna be like, well, I'm a lean and pull my guns and stuff, calling their guns after female names and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, or they might uh uh they might whatever weaponry and whatnot and stuff that they'll use, or even themselves and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Their fightability and whatnot and stuff, right? And as you can see, it says security of the one who trusts in the Lord. Now, when you have those different attributes and whatnot and stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to protection, protecting yourself or protecting others, it still works, right? But at the same time and stuff, you gotta have faith in Yahweh Shemel Shai, you know? And you had who was it? Even though this was based off status and stuff, the thing is that he trusted his ability and stuff to get that status and stuff. And then guess what? He did a messed up move by cutting up the I think it's in First Maccabees or Second Maccabees, the sixth chapter, and he cut the limbs, you know what I'm saying, of the elephant and stuff, and forgot that he was underneath it and stuff, and he lost. And the scriptures also said, don't boast in yourself. You know what I'm saying, And I say it like this: when me and my Kai and stuff, when he was still around. um I don't know if he's doing the work or not, but pretty much the stuff what happened is that my man, I had a Tekken tag team too. You know what I'm saying? And the main person and stuff that I like is Kazuya. I know he turned to a devil and shit and stuff, whatever. He's just a character off a video game. The thing is that I like Kazuya. You know what I'm saying, right? And he will use Fame. You know what I'm saying? Two powerhouses and whatnot and stuff with different fighting abilities, because I know Kazuya and stuff did karate, but when it come down to Fang and stuff, I don't know what the hell that was and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That Tai Chi, I don't know, right? But his moves and stuff was weird and stuff, right? But they was two powerhouses. Every time I talk shit and stuff, saying that guess what, I'm gonna whoop your ass, I'm gonna woo to woo and stuff, right? Lost. But as soon as I didn't say anything and stuff, my Kaya lost, right? Even though he knew the moves more than me, right? But still, the thing is that you're gonna have a lot of people and stuff who's gonna boast in their own ability and whatnot to survive when whole time and stuff they're not gonna acknowledge and stuff the Father of Spirits, which is Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. And I'm gonna grab this right quick. This is Acts chapter 4 verse 12, and it says, neither is there salvation in any other name or any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. So you gotta call upon the Lord. And a lot of people ain't gonna call upon the Lord, or they're gonna call on the false names of the Lord, or they're gonna false names of the Lord and stuff is these other gods. You see, right? So this is Psalms chapter 91 verse 1. It says, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. You know what I'm saying, right? And guess what? The Almighty, he got power over the angels. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? You got angels on the right hand side, on the left hand side. You know what I'm saying? He got power over them, over them, right? Verse 2, it says, I will say of the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, he is my refuge. It says, and my fortress, my power, in him will I trust. I'm going to get this right quick. Is Proverbs chapter 30 verse 5, and it says every word of the Most High is pure. It says he is a shield unto them that put their trust in him. So we putting our trust in Yahweh Shemel Shai, even though you got a lot of people and stuff who's trying to persuade individuals stuff to trust in man. And if you trust in man and stuff, you got to trust that Yahweh Shemel Shai is with that individual. Right, but a lot of people and stuff, guess what, they're on some seeing is believing, so they need to see something physical and stuff in order for them to believe and stuff that the Lord is with them. Believe in stuff that the Lord is with a certain type of man, right? And what is that? Psalms 110 and 3, my people shall be willing in the day of thy power. You know what I'm saying? And it was another one stuff I was thinking about. um it's another one stuff I was thinking about, but it slipped my mind. Right, right. So I'm gonna reverse Psalms 91 and 2. It says, I would say, or yeah, the water Yabashim Shai. It was Zechariah 8 and 23. You see, right? So you got a lot of individual stuff where it's like they gonna physically see something and stuff, and then that's supernatural and stuff. It's gonna be like, oh, I'm finna cling on to you and stuff. But then you had other individuals and stuff who can spiritually see. You know what I'm saying, right? And not a lot of people and stuff can spiritually see. They don't got the frontlets. They don't got the eye soft. You know what I'm saying? Their eyes and stuff are wired shut, or their eyes are wired open, but they still can't see. You see, like people and stuff who go to sleep and stuff and their eyes be open and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But yet they be fast asleep. That's a lot of these people, and they can't wake up out of it either. So this is Psalms 91 and 2. It says, I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge, my fortress. It says, my power, in him will I trust. Right? It says, surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, those and stuff who's trying to entrapment. And it says, and from the noisome pestilence. You see, because it's all types of diseases and stuff. You might see brothers and stuff get sick, or they sneezing or blowing their nose and stuff, or they emitting stuff they under the weather. You know what I'm saying? But when it come down to like severe pestilence and whatnot and stuff, which don't have to be with just insects and whatnot, it could be anything, right? Part of that pestilence, we gonna get to it. Part of that pestilence and stuff can be diseases. And guess what? Just like how the scriptures talk about newly created creatures, you also got newly created diseases. It's the word the bar. It says pestilence, plague, murrain, cattle disease, cattle plague. And it don't have to be a cattle. It could be something else. Why? Because the CDC is creating various things, you know what I'm saying, destroy the people and stuff underneath the guidelines of the Georgia Guidestones, right? Right. And the Georgia Guidestones says to have rule over 500 million plus the animals and stuff. No, to have rule over 500 million individuals and stuff. And guess what? That's not just in one continent. That's all across the world, right? So guess what? People got to be what's the word? Purged, dead, right? Verse 3, it says, surely he shall call on him like Yabashim Shabu which Wafia la Yahwaya la Hayada Dawa Kha Kha Rabayim Rabbi Alat Masra Tazam Washa Khashalash Wal Shine Shalash Wal Shine Waf. So pretty much all I asked and stuff was let me be exempt from judgment. Let me be the 144,000. You know what I'm saying? On the 1/3. You know what I'm saying? And not of the 2/3 or the second death. Right. So this is Psalms 91 and 4. Well, 3 again. It says, surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler. The fowler is somebody and stuff who traps. As it said, as you can see in the New Living Translation, it said, for he will rescue you from every trap and protect you from deadly disease. Right. It says, and from the noise and pestilence. Verse 4, it says, he shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Right? Going back to that Proverbs 30 and 5. Verse 5, this is Psalms 91 and 5. It says, thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day. And stuff is finna get crazy. As it says in Second Ezra, the 16th chapter and stuff, who the Lord will send forth his plagues and stuff, and who shall turn them around? You see, nobody. It's gonna happen. Ain't nobody gonna disrupt it and frustrate the Lord. What is that? Isaiah 14 and 27. Right? Numbers 23 and 19. Yeah, 23 and 19 and stuff. I guess what what the Lord wants and stuff is gonna happen. Verse 6, it says, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasted at noonday. Right? It says, verse 7, it says, 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. And that's exactly and stuff what's going on. All the people and stuff who's being slain, they're not being slain and stuff for being in the truth. They being martyrs and stuff in the truth and whatnot. These people are being slain and stuff because of their wickedness. That's what they trust in, have faith in. They have faith in wickedness, faith in the left hand side, faith in satanic Satanism. You see, verse 7, it says, verse 8, right? So guess what? People are dropping like flies, right? And it says, verse 8, it says, only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked and stuff. And guess what? And how you see and stuff? The news, social media, Judgment TV, which I like to call it and stuff, but it's called worldstarhiphop.com. It's always somebody down on there. They took bestgore.com away. They took away uh, 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 what's it called? Hood News, or no, hoodtv.com, when they showed very tragic things and stuff. There was this one, somebody and stuff couldn't drive on a expressway, highway and stuff, and those little beams and stuff that they have on the side. Saying, just try to stop your car just in case you crashing and stuff, but it don't do anything, right? Pretty much and stuff. You had a dude and stuff who woke up, or he was in a car crash or whatnot and stuff, and his whole midsection and stuff was you had one of those silver little beams and whatnot, not the concrete one, the silver ones. You know what I'm saying? And he was right in the middle and stuff, with that beam right in the middle of his torso. Fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You got individuals and stuff, who on top of the gates and whatnot and stuff, and you see the spike, the black gates and stuff that most people get and stuff, but they be spiky. You know what I'm saying? And here it is and stuff. They're the bottom of their chin and whatnot and stuff, where the beard will grow at and stuff from the neck to the whatever. You know what I'm saying? Certain females got beards and stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? Weird, ain't it? But anyways, the thing is that they got a gate, the sharp part of the gate and stuff, piercing the bottom of their chin and whatnot and stuff, all the way through the top of their head and stuff, and their mouth open, just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Waiting for most people and stuff don't get vultures around and stuff, right? But other animals and whatnot that's supposed to be part of the cleanup crew and stuff come through and stuff, and they feast. You see? So a lot of these things, a lot of these horrific things and stuff is happening on both sides and stuff to these people and stuff who's living in wickedness. And guess what? All it is public executions by the Lord. He said that in Second Ezra, the ninth chapter and stuff, that he be visiting the earth, right? And a lot of people and stuff are living wickedly and stuff. So they visitation and stuff from the Lord is the Lord putting them to death, because it's like you're gonna revolt more and more. And that's what exactly and stuff what these people are doing. They revolt more and more. So therefore, the Lord like, oh, it's like okay, I had enough with this individual. I'm finna slay this individual and see if they restart and restart them. You know what I'm saying? Right? Into a new life. Now, I say it like this and stuff, since we so close and stuff to Yahweh's return, right? Uh, uh, most people and stuff who die gonna be born in the kingdom. You know, on this side, they're gonna be born in the kingdom. Now, if you dying for righteousness and whatnot and stuff, being a martyr and whatnot and stuff, you gonna be on a chariot and stuff where you survive the second death. You know what I'm saying? If you or survive any type of way and whatnot and stuff, right? You written in the book of life. I say it that way. But a lot of these people and stuff, guess what? They not written in the book of life and stuff, so they're gonna be born in the kingdom. A lot of your scoffers can be your various children and stuff in the kingdom, and they gonna recognize you, and you gonna recognize them. Since they couldn't go through the spiritual fire or did everything and stuff to escape the spiritual fire, guess what? They gonna go through that physical fire. Anybody and stuff who getting blown by a missile and whatnot and stuff, you're not a martyr. I'm gonna tell you that right off the rip. So this Psalms 91 and 8, it says, only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Verse 9, it said, because, and guess what? The reward of the wicked and whatnot and stuff, guess what? That goes into actions. You know what I'm saying? Right? It starts with your thoughts, and then your thoughts and stuff going, then your thoughts and stuff going to actions and stuff, right? And that's what that is. And you got a lot of people and stuff who's not, it's like, oh Lord and stuff. Oh, I apologize. I didn't mean to do this and do that and whatnot and stuff. They're not doing that because why? Because they don't think that what they're doing is wrong. You see? And it says, verse 9, it says, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. And as it says in NLT, it says, if you make the Lord your refuge, if you make the Most High your shelter, you know what I'm saying? And he is, you know what I'm saying, right? Because he's the Father of spirits, you know what I'm saying, and then the scriptures talk about spirits of vengeance and whatnot and stuff that don't have nothing to do with being a person. So therefore and stuff, he controls also the elements and stuff that's outside of vengeance. He got spirits for protection, you see? And we want that guardian angel and stuff over us, you know what I'm saying, no matter where it is that we go. There's Psalms 91 and 10. It says, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. Don't think and stuff it's just gonna be somebody who's gonna be good. Everybody and stuff that's within the scriptures and stuff, or everybody and stuff who's trying to live according to the scriptures, guess what? They will go through some type of bullshit. And you will, or well, not bullshit, it's gonna be judgment, right? But at the same time, the Lord, the ones and stuff that the Lord want to protect and whatnot and stuff, they gonna be good no matter what their situation is. You're gonna have people and stuff, oh yeah, we gonna do this to you and do that to you and stuff, and you're gonna be messed up and stuff. The only ones that's gonna be messed up is the one who have the knowledge and stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? Being taken away from the rest of those people that the Lord declares they don't need it. Because they'll be declaring by their actions and stuff that they don't need the Lord. So therefore and stuff, he gonna take them away, but at the same time, you will still be protected. And guess what? The Lord said that the righteous shall scarcely be saved and stuff. And guess what? That's like the skin of your teeth. It's gonna probably seem like everything's all close and stuff, all doom and gloom and whatnot and stuff, but he'll save you at the last minute. That individual and stuff that's on holding off the cliff and whatnot, and if they let go and stuff, they're gonna fall to their death. And they over there like, oh, I can't hold on. You know what I'm saying, right? It's either two things and stuff. They losing fingers. You know what I'm saying? To hold on off that cliff and whatnot and stuff, right? Or the fact that the little edge and stuff break off and whatnot, and then somebody just come up out of nowhere and stuff and grab you before you fall to your death. That's how it's going to be for the elect. Because at the same time, the scripture says, he that endured to the end, the same shall be saved. What you got to endure, the fact that you're in the valley of the shadow of death, and you got wickedness all around you. And guess what? Some of that wickedness going to touch you. Some of that wickedness stuff ain't going to touch you, but it's going to get close enough. Well, guess what? Most of that wickedness and stuff is trying to overthrow your faith. And if your faith don't get overthrown and whatnot and stuff, then guess what? You're going to be good. You see? But you don't know when it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? As soon as the sun go down, or when you see half of the sun, or if you look over here and the moon is still out and stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's the time. Nah, the Lord ain't letting you know no signs of when you gonna save and stuff in these individual and stuff situations of when He's gonna save you. You see? You know? Right? So this is Psalms 91 and 10. It says, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. Now remember Matthew 18. There's gonna be certain things that the Lord's gonna allow people and stuff to do, that the Lord's gonna allow people to do and whatnot and stuff, just so they have no excuse. He's gonna allow them to pile it up. I got scoffers and stuff. Well, we know everything that you did. We know what the woo and stuff. And it's like, come on, stop thinking and stuff that you so innocent and stuff when it comes down. Like, say if you got individuals and stuff that work for the government and whatnot and stuff. And I'm talking about in them high areas and whatnot and stuff. You telling me and stuff you ain't do nothing wicked? If it, you know, when you hear that quote and stuff, you know too much about the government and stuff, then that means and stuff that guess what? You doing a lot of wicked shit. You doing a lot of wicked shit and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So therefore it's like, oh, we can't trust you and stuff. Why? Because you're gonna reveal the wrong that we doing and stuff, and you're gonna cause people not to trust. Because other than that, if you're doing nothing but good stuff and stuff, what the fuck is the problem? Right? And a lot of the stuff and stuff that they consider good and whatnot and stuff, guess what? It's against the scriptures. Scriptures don't approve of it. And then at the same time and stuff, it's all man's wisdom. Or matter of fact, I tell you right now, when it come down to the government and stuff, a lot of the officials and stuff, they not about what it is and stuff that they do. It's about the benefits and stuff that they're with, or that they can actually gain from it. Power and money. That's it. Yeah, when we come down to their vehicles and stuff, it says serve and protect and whatnot and stuff. But guess what? You got a lot of motherfuckers in the government and stuff who will give two fucks about civilian lives as long as they able to still be placed in their position. And we already see it. People catching on already, except for those and stuff who ain't really paying attention, right? It's Psalms 91 and 11. It said, "For he," and then when I say it like this, when it come down to a lot of these governmental positions, when it come down to them and whatnot and stuff, right? No, not government positions. When it come down to the rules and regulations and stuff of the government and whatnot and stuff, uh, uh, a lot of it and stuff is tyrannical. You know what I'm saying? And on the back of dollar bill and whatnot and stuff, which is promoted by the government, it says, "In God we trust" and stuff. And you see and stuff, they really don't trust the Lord. They don't trust you. How about you, Shah? They don't even want to give you the name. They keep it away from you. How about that? Right? So this is Psalms 91 and 11. It says, "For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways." And what is that? To never give up on the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And then also and stuff to protect you. You might have some close calls and whatnot and stuff, but at the same time and stuff, he's still gonna deliver you. That's better than nothing. You see, and you're gonna also have individuals out there and stuff who don't want it and stuff to be close calls. You know what I'm saying? They want them calls to be called and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They want it to happen, and guess what? The Lord is gonna with him being the Father of spirits and stuff. The Lord is gonna do something and stuff. Give charge over the angels and stuff to be like, you know what? Don't let this happen and don't let that happen. You see, and you gonna have somebody and stuff in the background, mad as hell and stuff like Hades from Hercules and whatnot and stuff, plotting on you and stuff to get you destroyed. Eventually down the line and stuff, I wouldn't be surprised and stuff. It's like, man, if you want something done, you got to do it yourself, and all they're gonna do is condemn themselves. You see, because they love darkness rather than light. Some of the people and stuff that want to do something to you, you ain't even do shit to them. They just hate the fact that you right and they wrong. Or they hate the fact and stuff that you beat them to the punch of being right. You know what I'm saying? When it's like just take the just take the fucking advice, man. Just take the advice. Cause other than that and stuff, it's like you ain't top notch. Everybody and stuff falls short of glory of the Lord. So why are you trying to bring forth a status about yourself when the whole time you supposed to be promoting the Lord? Cause He's the only one who can save you. These people through, bro. But it's Psalms 91 and 12. It says, "They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest," meaning that not thou dash thy foot against a stone. It says, verse 13, it says, "Thou shalt tread upon a lion and an adder," which is a snake. It says, "The young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet." Right? And it says in Job, the 5th chapter and stuff, that we're going to be in league with the beasts of the fields. The Lord got to put that spirit upon those animals to do that. You see? It says, verse 14, it says, "Because he has set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he have known my name." And the Lord's already said and stuff is how he was going to bless us openly. It might be something small and little to somebody else and stuff, but gradually over time, people be like, "Oh, I know why he did it that way." You see? Verse 15, it says, "He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and shew him my salvation." And the thing is that that's what we want. We want the Lord to save our asses and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because ain't none of us and stuff good. What did Yahweh Shai say and stuff? He was the only one and stuff who lived perfectly on the earth. And you had one and stuff that said, called him good master, and he said they ain't not one, it's not one that's good and stuff except for the Heavenly Father. But guess what? He lived perfectly on the earth. You see? Ask Yahweh Shai and stuff, but the reason why he wasn't perfect or consider that and stuff. Why? Because his past lives. You see, you know, right? So when it come down to it and stuff, the thing is that we want the Lord to save us. You know, so so for I know I was talking about a lot of women and stuff in beforehand and whatnot and stuff, but you gonna have to get yourself in order. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't getting yourself in order and stuff, the Lord ain't saving you. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? He coming with all these different ass whoopings and whatnot and stuff just so he can save us. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got a lot of people and stuff who still rebelling against him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't rebelling against the Lord and stuff. I'm coming against this guy, and I'm coming against this female and stuff. Is that within the range of the instructions that the Lord told you to behave in? Well, no, it ain't and stuff. And guess what? You coming against him? We're off the rip. You know, you know. So I hope this video is edifying. I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Harakarash, the one to apostles, a great millstone, and salutations to your leg, which we hope to be. Shalom, wa Baba Paul, Kwam Yasharala.